my little princes and princesses. While I'm working on the Crime and Punishment playthrough, I've decided to make the characters from Herman Melville's novel Moby Dick. So I have Queequeg, Starbuck, Ahab, and Ishmael. And here are what they are like. Before I start, these are my opinions, and you can change anything you want when you upload the household to your game. These characters are going to be different from the Crime and Punishment ones because they all have the same aspiration and one trait in common. That will be the angling ace aspiration, because whaling is like fishing, only they're mammals and they're hunted for oils, not fish and hunted for food. Plus, whaling is illegal in most of America, and this is the closest thing I could get to. The trait they have in common is they all are a child of the ocean because they took a life at sea. Now, with that out of the way, let me get into it. First, I have Starbuck, and no, he won't make you a frappuccino. I made him skeptical because I believe skepticism comes with knowing facts that something is worth continuing, and he definitely expressed to Ahab that hunting Moby Dick wasn't worth it. Despite the conflicts that he had with Ahab, I feel like he is loyal. I mean, the guy thought about capping Ahab off, but he couldn't do it. He couldn't. There's got to be some loyalty there. I also think he's very loyal to the crew, who are all out there to hunt whales for oil and not one whale for revenge. So him and the crew all have one common goal, and he's loyal to them and wants them, of course, to just do this for a living. So next we have is Queequeg. Right off the bat, he is definitely a child of the islands because he is the son of a chief out in the Pacific. He is macabre because he carries around shrunken heads and wanted a coffin made for him. Plus, there's that whole cannibal thing. Now, I'm up to the big cheese of the Pequod crew, and no, it's not Abe Lincoln, though he will happily employ former slaves. It's Captain Ahab that surprisingly grew his leg back. I will say this, it was so hard to choose his traits because there is so much to say about him, but I was able to narrow them down. He's erratic because his quest for Moby Dick makes him just go completely nuts. He starts talking to whaleheads or himself about his pipe, if it's making him feel better or not, or smuggling Fidela and a bunch of other guys on board, or whatever. It's just craziness with him. I made him hot-headed because he was known for running his ship like a tyrant, and he is absolutely filled with revenge towards Moby Dick to the point where he not only lost his life, but his crews as well. Except for one. Call him Ishmael. And my God, does he have a long-ass story to tell, but I'll shorten it. I made him good because although he was scared of Queequeg because of the whole he is sharing a bed with a cannibal thing, he really was intrigued into getting to know him better and not judge him. I guess it's either that tomahawk of a joint that Queequeg gave him or waking up in his arms that made them have the best bromance in American literature, and maybe more. Finally, he is adventurous because he wanted to join a whaling ship just to see where it would take him and learn anything about what being on a whaling ship is like. And my God, did he teach you about it? So that completes my rundown of these characters. Again, these are my opinions, so feel free to change whatever you want to change when you upload the Pequod crew to your game. Also, do me a favor and please control the ignorance population by supporting your local library. Thanks. Bye.